guys, and welcome. If you are a person looking to get their life together, you are in the right place because so am I. Let's do this together. I've decided that I'm going to do a no spend year in 2023. So that's just a huge thing. You have to have areas where I just don't spend any money, where I sort of tend to spend a lot of money. So it just is going from hot water to cold water, on to off in 2023. So such a drastic thing. Why am I even going here? Why am I doing this? I don't know. I look back at the end of 2022 and I just felt like, who is that person that's walking around masquerading as me? You know, I used to be a person that would wake up in the morning and pray and meditate and write in my journal. And now I'm a person who wakes up in the morning and the first thing I do is grab my phone and start scrolling through my Amazon wish list. When did I become this person? I feel like I floated so far away from all the goals and all of the ideals I set in place for myself. So the first big why for me is to reconnect to my quiet inner voice that I couldn't hear because it was being drowned out by this rising, reigning obsession around buying stuff. And so we're just not gonna. So that's the first part of my why. The second part of my why is this spending hysteria is just expensive. And I'm just channeling resources into this obsession that I could be using toward building beautiful things for myself in the future, building beautiful things I can help to offer to the world. And instead, I'm just spinning in this little crazy, weird, cycling loop. And it's a loop. Half of it is acquiring things. The other half is sort of obsessing about them, you know, going on different sites and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling until you can find just the perfect item. And then you buy it and then you get it and then you don't like it. So you give another big chunk of your time and energy to returning it. It's a crazy, vicious loop. And I just want it out. And so I figured cold turkey is going to be the best way to achieve both of those whys: peace of mind and my money back in my pocket. So there's no way to live in the world without spending any money. So it's not really a no spend challenge. It's a no spend in specific areas challenge because I have to eat, I have to live, I have to do these things. And so I have to get very specific coming into this challenge about what I will be spending my money on and what I won't be spending my money on. So the categories of won't be spending are houseware, clothing, and makeup. Nope, not gonna do it. I do have some exceptions I'm allowed to make. If I run out of a certain item, I'm allowed to replace it. So if I run out of shampoo, I'm not gonna go the rest of the year with dirty hair. I'm gonna replace the shampoo. If I run out of foundation, I'm allowed to buy more foundation. I'm not allowed to binge watch 3,000 videos on new foundations and then spend $600 experimenting. If I get a run in my pantyhose, I'm allowed to buy another pair of pantyhose. So I'm allowed to replace, but not invest in new. Same thing around the house. Of course, I have to keep up with just basic maintenance. If anything falls apart, I'm allowed to replace it, but no new pillows, no new art, no new decor, no new, the storage solution that will change my life. No more of that. I'm gonna make do with what I have for the next year. No more clothing. Clothing is just a mess. Clothing is like there's just a solution that's just one purchase away. If I just had a skirt that was this length, if I just had a pair of jeans that was this cut, everything would work out fine. And I'm going to spend the whole year shopping my closet. Another area that I will not be spending recklessly is eating out. I think it's just not healthy, most of the food, and I think it's just a waste of money. And I think I do it because I'm not planning well. I can plan better. I can get better, I can do more, I can be more, and I can once again keep that money in my pocket. Now, a good no spend challenge has got to have parameters around what I do spend and why. Definitely I spend money on food, although it's inside of a limited preset budget, because feeding my body and nourishing my soul are a big, big goal for me in 2023. I do get to spend money on things that move forward my goals. And so anything that's for my professional growth, like a good camera for this channel. I'm a professional musician, and so if I need to buy strings for my viola, which is the instrument I play, or I need to buy a resource for myself as a performer or for my students, definitely get to spend money on that. Another one of the things that's big for me this year is reconnecting and just connecting in general with people. And if I go have a cup of coffee with a friend, that's a moment I'm allowed to eat out, because the purpose is not the coffee, the purpose is the friend. And that's one of my big goals. I'm very excited, and I will not lie. I came into this and I couldn't believe how terrified I was. I mean, I was terrified to the point that 11:58 on New Year's Eve, I'm ordering the last pair of jeans on the Torrid website, because I'm terrified by the thought that I won't be able to buy anything for the next year. And then the clock struck midnight and I burst into tears, because whatever this thing has been, it's a tremendous burden that lifted the minute I decided that I'm going to go forward with this. And so I invite you guys to join me. I'm going to keep you posted on how this is going. I would love to know if you guys are on a journey like this and what you're doing, what your parameters are, how you're working it, what you're learning. And then together as a team, we can just get better. We can take a step forward. We can become more of who we were destined to be. And that is a beautiful thing. Looking forward to seeing you next time.